Okay, so it was actually on the stain was on the islands, but on the interiors. But it was actually pretty easy to wipe it. So let's continue without these stains. Okay, so now no stains, great. Lovely. Just a second. I think that, I mean, well, we just started, but we can say that we see a lot of Neros, but not much life forms. Am I right? We don't see many, I mean, beautiful. I mean, okay, I mean, I prefer the Neros for the life forms, but as we know, they are needed as food, so. But let's not jump to conclusions. Obviously, it would have been better if we would have taken like many, like not only 2 samples, but maybe 5 or 6, but I want to advance now, and I don't like, I mean, let's just continue. So it seems that they survived, which is great, the Neros, of course, but we don't see much like action, like we don't see many like creations of the Neros, which is fine. I mean, it means that they didn't waste their time. They just, I mean, killed germs and perhaps also revived them, but they didn't do like their typical. There's more stain. You see now more stain. I need to clean, but it's not urgent, so I'll keep it like that for now. Maybe it will evaporate. I mean, not many life forms, right? I mean, and also not many like landscaping. So perhaps, I mean, they just. I don't know. If we want to be optimistic, it means that the Neros just, I mean, they killed the animals, and now hopefully they have enough beasts like to eat. Even though there's still an open question whether they accept, like, I mean, do they like only eat kosher food like that? I mean, that it was slaughtered according to their law and presumably by their own like hands, or is it okay for them to feed from the like the blue layer with all the old shawarma? Because if they actually need to slaughter the animal when they eat it, then it means that we perhaps, I mean, it's just one slide, but perhaps, I mean, we are on a shortage of life forms and we need to actually introduce new life forms to this aquarium. I mean, biological life forms, in order for the Neros to have like prey. Maybe I'll do it anyway. I have a little bit of germs, like, I mean, a lot of like dust mites and things like that I collected in like bags, little bags. So maybe I'll just do it anyway. I mean, it seems that they are taking the high ground over the life forms. So I mean, certainly they won't be bothered by more like dust mites and things. This is nice. Okay, so it's not totally dead. I mean, not totally robotic, which is great. Let's maybe zoom in. Very nice life form. And let's try the third objective lens, just to see that it was cleaned, like, I mean, in acceptable, like in acceptable manner. Okay, so it looks dirty, but it was dirty before, so a little less than before, but still it requires another clean, this objective lens. This is the one that is most difficult to clean. The 40x40 objective lens. You see, it's a new slide by the fact that it's still like flowing. There is a flowing matter. This is typical to new slides. The dogs are as usual. I mean, they do their thing, but you don't need to actually pay attention. You don't need to pay attention to this phenomenon. It's, you know, it's a very like common life form, the Shabaknik's dog. Anyway, you see of course the flow much better. I mean, in when you zoom in like we do now, because it's of course microscopic flow. But yes, you see the flow. I mean, which is generated just by the fact that it's a relatively new slide. Okay, so I think we got the gist. So I'll do another video with the second slide from the jar that also contain water from the aquarium. Just a minute, and we'll have another video.